Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff, playing Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Now, I already tried this a little bit, but I didn't have the volumes correct, so you wouldn't have heard me. So I hope I made enough right changes, so at least you can hear my commentary. So I've seen the prologue, the opening of this, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you by doing a new game and stuff. So it's going to show a lot of the things that are from the first game to catch everybody up on all the things that have been going on in this game. So and I'm not really great at this, but but it's a learning experience. But this is a beautiful game, and I just am happy to play it. So we're going to go with a new game. And and so look at it. So in the old game we had 7 play lines, which I had beat the game 7 times and stuff like that, and I even beat it on all 9 negative perks. But anyways, I guess I could, because you can see here that I played this yesterday. I'll put it in play line 2 just for the heck of it. So I will be quiet while you read this, like at the beginning of the 15th century, the Kingdom of Bohemia.
This onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Godwin!
Father Godwin.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, sir.
Yes, Sir Hans.
Get ready! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Okay, if you don't get caught committing a crime, it won't damage your reputation. It will, however, raise tension in an area, making people... You can save the game by drinking... Yeah, save your snap. Sleeping in a bed you own. Yeah, so a bed you own. So just any bed ain't gonna do. The faster you move, the more conspicuous you are. How long the gods search for you depends on the severity of the crime. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an experience. Like I said, I've gone through the prologue, so you gotta know that I did, but at least, you know, it's still kind of like my first play. Like I haven't really progressed much in this. It was all a new experience on this game. And the transition between cutscenes seems to make like a black screen, and I don't know if that's related to my video card or this computer or what. It is on alternate settings, so but this is a consistent thing, like this pause between cutting to where I'm supposed to have control of Godwin at this moment, so it's gonna be like this might be a minute. Okay, there it is. Okay. All right, come on now. Let's go up to the stairs. Oh, escape. Okay, let me. Okay, it's trying to tell me to do the W thing, and I don't know what that's going on. I know I got to get up here. Okay, so I shot him. Now I got to get over here and shoot some of these people. That guy might shoot me. Oh, I think I missed him. Not good.
What now, fucker?
Oh, I just went right past his head. Oh, I guess that guy got him. Okay, help the gate. Let me get down here and help. I don't think we have to do much. This will end real shortly. Oh, do I not have any more bolts? Alright, I think that's it. Follow the commander. Okay. Oh, so now I have a sword. Oh, I can't pick up that shield.
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down! Take that! Knock that down or they're overrunners!
Oh! Hey! Man, that guy hit me. Oh! Knocked the ladder. Okay, that's all we had to do was just... Oh, they're gonna put some more ladders up, but, you know, anyways. Hans took a hit.
I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Okay, so here we go. Now look at how lovely this looks. Several weeks earlier. Hey, that looks like mutt. And this is where we left off in Kingdom Come 1.
Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
O dentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry,
Game
looking forward
saved.
to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye. It does look like that. He'll hand over all the Rattay estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Although your eyes like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is the black screen transition.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe. And now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, okay. Persuasion, speech, coercion, charisma, domination, might, and dread. Okay, well, then page 2 is, and then they're showing the numbers accordingly. And I don't, your coin, 0. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well,
want to negotiate an alliance? We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down, so we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
uh-oh.
Your
So
past
I
to a
lost
place you don't
reputation.
wanna be.
So that's
Didn't
not
you
what
say
I
you
should
were
have
a
done.
scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself.
Okie dokie.
We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Okay, so I goofed on that question. And this is my second shot at it, so I should have done better. But you can see that they flanked us with those guys to the left of us.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
So you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Game saved again. Okay. Alright, let's see what I want to do, like,
Stop bothering me, but
Alright. Okay. Alright.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
well, hoorah! Peace at last.
Okay, so we go to the journal and we can read right here. We set up the camp. Mud is hungry. Oates is the one who is charged and simple. Oh, okay. So
That barking was a pain in the ass.
okay, so where he is right here. Okay. So let's talk to this guy and we tell him. Okay, so like I said, I've already done this stuff. So have you got some food? All right. Let me just do this because, you know, on this game you want to do dialogues.
You know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Okay, do you know why we're going?
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the Royal Chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Okay, so now, okay, I'm gonna escape the tutorial, because that always interferes with things. So we gotta get something from him. So let me go.
Look out!
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to talk. Okay. Have you got? This is the only dialogue
Would you have
left.
some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Okay, we'll get food at Trotsky. I'll bring you something from the noble feast. You wouldn't want much. Okay, that looks like that's aggression. What would you swap that sausage for?
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, now this, alright, so, get Oates' ring back from Tank. Okay, so now this I did not do when I first tried this. Oh, leather gloves. So Mott wants food, but, I'm just gonna, like I said, this is a prologue, and I did this yesterday, but I don't know if it makes a difference grabbing all this stuff, but come on, why can't you give me this? What, is it because the mutt is messing around right here? I want that one piece right there. I mean, come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. Yeah, see, when it highlights, I gotta wait for it to highlight. Like, come on, I'm looking right at it. Gee, oh, gee, this is the same thing. Come on, really, give it to me. Come on. Do I have to hold it just right to get up? Forget it. Jeez, I'm just gonna run around for a moment. There's gotta be something else that I could take. Right over here, maybe? Yeah, Mutt has always gotten in the way. Like, even in the first game, he gets in the way. I mean, especially when you're, like, trying to pick up something like, say, these nettles right here. He'll get in the way and you'll end up talking to him instead. But, okay, so now...
Come on, Conrad.
I'm gonna
Let's throw a few dice.
I gotta do this, and like I said, I don't know how hard this is gonna be. How about playing dice for the ring? How do you think to? Well, I could. Yeah, okay. Again, this is an RPG, and we're at the very beginning of the prologue, and so by going through these dialogues, we'll get better in speech. So how do you think tomorrow will go?
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Okay,
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Burgov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovis at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
yeah. See now, he's probably got some really good
Where
dice.
did you get the table from?
So how am I gonna
From
beat
that
him?
cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Okay, let's give it a try.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Yeah. See. Ugh. Okay, now I gotta really concentrate on this. Held dice from previous throws. Dice selected to be held. Current situation. Henry. Goal. Opponent. Okay. If you have any dice in your inventory. Yeah, but I don't think I have any dice. This is the start of the game. I mean, 'cause you start the 6 dice, right? Okay. However, if you don't roll a single scoring dice, you lose all points gained. Yeah, I know that. So the art of the dice is to finish your turn and score with points, right? Okay, and then... so this is nice too, because this shows, you know, if you didn't know, it shows you the point system. 3 1s is 1,000, 3 2s is 200, 3 3s is 3, 4, 5, 6. But with additional dice, 3 doubles the value. So 200 doubled would be 400, and so on. And that's interesting. And then over here, the 1 and the 5s are winning hands, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, you know, so on and so forth. And the Devil's Head acts as a joker, adding 1 value to any combination. So that is okay.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Probably. Okay, so I can go like this. And the only thing I have is, okay, hold die. Okay, and then score and continue. Okay, score, I guess score and continue is what I want to do. Like, I'm going to roll the 5. Okay, so I'm just, yeah.
That's still all right.
Oh, jeez. Now, so yeah, you see, yeah, see, and he's got a special colored dice right there, and so you know he's got an advantage. And look, yeah, and look at that.
Aye, that'll do. Damn! What's this?
Well, I mean, I think that was an error because I would never roll one die. Okay, again. So I just got regular dice and he's got a better one. So again, look at the same kind of thing. Well, wait a minute. So if I have 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. So you know you gotta pay. I guess I gotta pay attention to that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I would be left with the 4, which means
don't drag it out.
Score
I want to play too.
and pass. No? Okay. Now he had 2 5s, but he only kept 1 and he rolled again. Now his special dice was a 2.
Yeah.
So let me see what he's doing. He's got the 5, and he's gonna roll the 3 dice. But he does have a special dice, and that dice turned 5. See? So that dice probably does roll on odd numbers like 5s and 3s and 1s. And he's got a 5, and then he's gonna roll the last dice, and he gets a 1 on top of this. What a, you know what I mean? Seriously. And this is why I'm saying, like, you know, we don't have any special dice. And on top of that, he gets, look at, yeah, see, this is not fair.
I'm done.
This is not fair. Unless I get a real good score here, that is not fair. So yeah, see, we have... Yeah, I mean, I only have 1 5. I have 2 5s. That's 100 points. That's not going to do it for me. And so if I hold the dice, and then if I score and continue, if I don't roll a good hand here, and if I get busted, alright, so I didn't get busted, so if I tag that one, and that one, that gives me 300, along with 50. But if I roll those 2 dice, I don't think that'll be good, so I will score and...
If I was you, I'd take it.
No, I hit the wrong thing. Oh gosh. Okay, I thought I passed. I thought I scored and passed. I hit the wrong key. Oh, yeah. I can't win it. What am I gonna do? Yeah, look it. He's just got 1,000 right there. I mean...
Oh, come on.
He just had 1,000. Okay, so I screwed up there. Like, so I'm down a hand. Like, I am down a hand by screwing up like that. And if you look here, I don't have a hand other than this right here. So yeah, I'm just, you know, like I said, Okay, so if I hold the dice, I gotta at least hold that, right? And see, I thought I hit, see, score and pass, like, on that hand before, I needed to hit the Q and not the F, because F is to continue. Like, watch, I'll take the 5 and I'll re-roll. That's what, when I did it before, I needed to score and pass, and I would have been okay. But there's a goof, you know what I mean? Like I goofed up. So we have the 1. So we can score and continue. Like we want to continue. We have no choice.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Well, I'm probably gonna bust, but okay. Well, okay. So now I gotta make sure I do this correct, because this will bring me in 300. Now I wanna. It's the Q that I have to hit. Score and pass. There. Now, if I had done this before, I probably would have won, but now I'm gonna lose. Cause look at this. He gets all that.
Wonderful.
Yeah. See.
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Well, sure.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Okay, well, he said I did make a tactical error in this. It is. I don't know if I would have won, but I will try this again. All right. Well, okay. So, this gives me 600, and so we will score and pass because I'm not going to roll 3 dice. So Q, you just gotta, you can't make a mistake here. 600. But of course he's got that dice right there. Let's watch that.
Fuck, that's
No. All right, so he busted. Now, this is interesting. I could take one of these. And then score and continue. Because I could just close with 200, or I could just try the 5 dice and see how it goes. I just hope that I can get a score in hand. Looks like I have a 5. Oh, and I have a 1. Okay, so yeah, so this is good. So I'll take 100, 200. 250, 350, and now the most important thing is to hit the Q. That's the mistake that I made before, and I could have won, but so he's got 500. He's got 200 more.
No, that's
and this time, yeah, so he caught up. Okay, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, that's 600, 650. I think we will just hit the Q, score and pass. We'll play it safe.
Mother of God. Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Okay. So, oh, and I can get up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get up.
Come on, Conrad.
I'm just gonna get up.
Let's throw a
Oh, I'm just gonna get up. All right, so
God.
I got the ring. Okay, so it was a little rocky to do this. I'm not the best at it, but nonetheless, we can go now here and get that sausage. Because we do need to feed the dog.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break a broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Now, I can tell you the last time I did this. Okay, well now I'm gonna call the mutt over here. Let me. See, the thing I don't like about this game, and I'm gonna escape it.
They must have a tavern there. A fellow could have a game there.
Give over, tankard.
I.
There'll be time enough.
Whenever they put that tutor rule on, you can't do anything. Okay.
Here you go. Take
All
it.
right. All right. So I gave him the sausage. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna mention, for anybody watching, if you are, I mean, probably not, but anyways, what I'm gonna say is you can tell him that the dog will bite him, and he will dislike you, but he will give you that sausage. Because when I tried this yesterday, that's what happened. Because I didn't even know that this guy had the ring and stuff, but. So that was a little quest that we could do, and now can I finally pick this little piece up? And so now Hans is gonna, I don't know, I should probably, because this is an RPG, right? And this is only the prelogue. But I think there's that. Oh, and I can take that. Because even though I did this prelogue yesterday, I can't remember if it was important to grab everything here, because you're gonna need every little bit of stuff. And I found out too that you can't go roaming like as if you wanted to roam in this, to try to get the most out of this, because the game will tell you you can't get roving. Okay, and we can't sleep and save and stuff like that. And so the last thing that I'll do is I want to talk to this guy, because this is an RPG, and the more we talk, the more we learn. How do you like it here?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
Well, a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man, and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Okay, so again, we're just trying to get a little bit of experience talking to people. And now, the one guy, okay, now that, oh, and I didn't talk to this guy, so let's go ahead and talk to him. I don't know what he's about. This is Conrad.
Better watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
Oh, so he's...
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
Okay, so he just gives information.
Tankard.
And ooh. Ah, look at, I didn't even do this last time, so I could have taken a weighted dice. I mean, unbelievable. So I would have had a special dice to help me in that.
Aye, come here.
Okay. Alright, so we got him taken care of. He's been fed and that. We can come over here and grab some thristle. That'll give us some experience in that. And at the moment, like I said, this is just like a prologue. But I don't think we're overweight. So I'm just going to do that. Just get a little bit of herbs. Because we can always sell them. And
Henry,
now
come here.
we'll talk to him.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain. I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were?
Yes.
You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Yeah, they even flanked us. I'll apologize. I'll be.
You're right.
nice.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff.
Okay, so
I'm
reputation
here to
gained.
do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay, so so M opens map, J opens journal, I inventory, P player information, and N that. Okay, previous panel. Okay. Okay, so now we have a training sword that can go right there, and he wants us to have a helmet, and so we'll put the helmet. Hold on. Oh, hold on. We have to have this first. Okay, and then we can put the helmet on. Okay, so we have to have padding underneath our helmet. And so there you go. And you can see what we basically have at the moment. Not much. Yeah, so I picked that up, and I picked this weighted dice, which if I had, like I said yesterday when I did this, but the audio didn't work right, and I hope the audio is working right now. This is my test video for the audio, but what I'm gonna say is, you can see I picked up some nettles and thistle. I picked up the wine and the apples and the bread, and So, anyways, this is what Henry looks like. And so I can show you where this is our stuff right here, stats and things. So yeah, it's not much. So I think I did what I'm supposed to do, and now and I'm gonna tell you, I did this yesterday, and I beat him, and I got an achievement for doing it. So all I'm going to tell you is, if I don't beat him here, I already got the achievement for beating him, so I hope to beat him again, obviously, but here it is.
So, should we start?
Ready?
I believe so. Okay, hold on.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Okay.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way.
Okay, I didn't block that one. Hold on.
Nice. Good. Cover,
Oh,
for Christ's sake.
oh, so I walked into that one. Sorry.
Cover, for Christ's sake. Why don't you cover yourself?
I'm trying. Believe me, I'm making a mistake. That's all.
Good. What are you doing? Cover.
I'm not timing it. Is what I'm doing wrong.
Defend yourself properly. Good.
Okay.
Oh, that's enough. No one's
Okay.
ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Try blocking later. Don't get so close to me. You're doing great, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice. You've got to block the strike first.
Like that.
Keep the distance, Henry.
Okay, make the difference.
Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Good riposte.
Point for Henry.
Nice.
Mine. Got around that nicely, Henry.
All right, all right. You
Okay,
get
sorry.
it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Defeat Hans in the duel.
Off to a good start.
How do you do that?
Okay.
haven't got a home.
Okay, you just gotta get some stamina back. Hold on.
Put up a fight at least.
I'm trying. Believe me, like I beat you yesterday. I must have got lucky yesterday for doing this for the first time.
Put up a fight at least.
Okay, so I'm goofing up at this for sure.
Oh, you haven't got a home.
Okay, what am I doing wrong? But then again, the longer we do this, the more experience I'm getting in this.
Put up a fight at least.
Okay, so I got a defeat.
I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later.
Yeah,
Now it's time to eat.
okay, so again, yesterday I must have got lucky and did it just right. Like I kept not hitting him properly. So yeah, but if you beat him, you get an achievement. I already got it, so we're just gonna accept that and move on, because that's it. Sorry. But I'll tell you, I beat him like really quick yesterday, and today I have failed to beat him, but we did that for quite a long time. So I don't know if that actually gave me some experience. Yeah, yeah, we're making progress on the sword. So yeah, like yesterday, if I beat him real quick, it was probably over here or something. So you know, it is what it is. We'll just move on.
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
But I won in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh, okay, so this is where we get... Okay, yeah, you know, I'm going to go with strength. Or, but then again... Like, speech, we're going to do a lot of dialogue and stuff like that, but... I mean, it might be better to take strength.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Okay, so I did this one the first time I tried this, and he really gets into it, but I'm going to say this one.
Forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
Okay, now you reach the new level, level 16.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Okay, and I think this is the last moment we get to pick something. So I could do Houndmaster. We can do Stealth. We can do Survival. Or he needed a bit peace and quiet, Scholarship. So Scholarship it will
Needed
be.
a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission, and I came back.
At last someone with some sense, who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Yeah, that's a
Really,
timer.
What Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, you know, we're gonna go with the sword for now. I mean, I could go marksmanship for the shooting of arrows, but again, I don't have a bow, so, I mean, I think I'll go with the sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight.
Reach a
Pardon
new
me.
level in sword and a new level in warfare.
No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? Sir Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Okay, so I will say that this prologue is about Kingdom Come 1. So we'll see all kinds of stuff going on here, but we still got to do
come and
this.
help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, so all I'll say is, you know, we get all the information here of Kingdom Come 1.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
Odds wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Okay, now we have another transition.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Game saved.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
So we have to follow Hans along the bank.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
near her to lure her on in. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? All right, what was that? What is this racket here?
Okay, did he not come? Alright, so we gotta just follow him.
Go even closer, but carefully.
Okay. I think we did it.
Henry, I told you to...
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Okay.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
And of course, Henry is the one that gets hit with an arrow.
Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, Shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Alright, so the game saved. Okay, so anyways, okay, so this is part 1 of this game here that I'm just gonna end it here because I do have to test the audio to make sure that, you know, everything's working good. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourselves, be kind to others, God bless to you, keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos, and adios the lovely amigas.